Yeah, Shakedown 2012, come in this direction if you haters really wanna fail. Yeah, lay down for the shakedown. Yeah,
So what up, Black Ops 3 fans? It's your boy Shake, and I'm back at it again with some more Call of Duty gameplay for you guys. And I know that I haven't posted a video on this topic about Call of Duty in a couple weeks. I've been on some other projects, but do know that I'm still playing this game and I'm still having a lot of fun doing it. You know, this game is extremely entertaining, and I'm playing Kill Confirmed, and this is my favorite mode. It's always been since it's been added to the game, since it became a mode to play in Call of Duty. I've been a big fan of Kill Confirmed. I have a lot of fun playing a mode that forces people to move around, and there's less chances that people are going to be camping because you got to get the tags. And I like a little bit of an objective. It, you know, keeps people moving. And this game, man, it's all about movement. And it's not a game where people camp as much as I thought they would anyway. This is probably the first Call of Duty that I've played in years that people have to run around. I mean, you know, jumping off walls. And it kind of, because of the way you move in this game, it kind of entices you to constantly move around and jump around because it's entertaining. And this is a good thing that Call of Duty figured that out, because a lot of people, some people are not liking the new, you know, futuristic style that they have in this game, but I like it a lot. You know, and considering the fact that it keeps people moving and it keeps me, it's just making me sharpen my own skills. And obviously I'm getting killed out here using the Pharaoh, even though this Pharaoh, this is my favorite gun in the game. What a perfect name for the black man's gun. You know, the king of Africa, the Pharaoh. This is a beast gun. Some people are saying that it's OP. I don't know if it is or not. I'm still kind of a noob at this game, but I'm playing it now and I'm having a lot of fun. And using this weapon, even though it seems like I'm getting my ass kicked using it, I've been having some pretty good matches with it. I think that it's a pretty solid weapon. I don't carry a secondary, so I typically just pick up somebody else's weapon. Look at this, look, I'm failing right here. I can't even hit this guy. I'm running out of bullets. And right here, I pick up the guy's Kuda. But that's what I do. I have to use other people's weapons, and I tend to kill people with their own weapon. I think it's kind of funny or disrespectful to do that. But anyway, man, I'm having a good time. I'm not the best at this game. If you want to go to somebody to get tips and tricks, don't come here. But at the same time, I do want you guys to know I'm having a lot of fun playing the game. This is my favorite Call of Duty in years. It's been a while that I've really wanted to engage in a Call of Duty game, and you know, this is the first one that's got me like, wow, I actually want to play this game and try to get better at it and unlock a few things. So I'm planning on buying DLC. I plan on sticking with it. I don't play every day, but one thing I do want to get a chance to do is play with you guys, man. I'm sure that you guys are beasts at this game, and usually when you hook up, that's how I met the majority of my goons, a lot of my friends, is through playing Call of Duty. And if you guys are a lot better at the game than I am, that's how I get better. I get better by getting tips from you guys that are really nice at the game, and you guys end up helping me get better as well. So I definitely want to run with my subscribers on this. And again, I'm having fun, man. This game is really entertaining, and I can't say enough about it. I know I did a quick likes and dislikes video about a week or two ago, and now I'm back again trying to give you guys an update. I'm still enjoying the game. There's times where it pisses me off, just like any game, any Call of Duty would. But for the most part, I've been having a good time. I think the internet connection could be better. There's been some issues here and there about the connectivity. I've been having little problems here and there. Nothing major, but other than that, you know, I've been having a lot of fun playing this game. In fact, I've seen some old favorite commentators come up. Oh, look at this, look at this. I'm working on these guys with this Tempest. Everybody keeps hopping up. Catch that Tempest. That gun is such a beast, man. I'm loving that gun in this game. But anyway, I'm seeing a lot of like older, you know, commentators come out the woodworks. My man NASA's back. If you guys want to get some real tips and tricks on this game, check out my man NASA. You know, he does a really good job of explaining how to get better at this game or playing Call of Duty in general. I'm just the guy that has fun. You guys know me. I cut the live com, and I'm just trying to, you know, explore the game and see how many kills I can get and see whether or not I can get better. You guys have been asking me a lot of different questions recently. You wanted me to do a Q&A, and I've been saying, man, send me the questions. All you have to do is tweet me, you know, maybe tweet Shake Q&A or something like that, to that effect, and I can basically, you know, save those tweets, so those questions, and maybe do a Q&A with you guys and answer some questions. I know you guys have a lot of 2K questions, and you know, I play a lot of games, so you guys may have questions about other games, and you guys have questions about my personal life and how I grew up and things like that. So if you have those kind of questions as well, feel free to ask. I'll try my best to answer the majority of your questions. One of the big questions is, when do I stream? How often am I gonna stream? Things like that. Right now, it's been really random, and I can't really tell you why. It's mainly because I'm still getting situated in my new place. My setup is beast. This is the best setup I've ever had in terms of a gaming setup. And I'm telling you right now, I'm going to show you guys how that looks real soon. I just got to get a real nice camera. Like the camera I'm using, I can't take the camera that I'm using to record me to show my setup. If I could, I would, but that's not going to work. But I got to get some kind of an HD camcorder or something like that to really showcase my setup. And when I do, I'll share it with you. In terms of me streaming, once I get myself really situated, I'll kind of put a schedule together and start streaming on a regular. So I hope that answers that question. I'm really random right now. I haven't really decided on when I'm going to stream and how I'm going to do it. And I'm not very consistent with it at the moment. But real soon, maybe we'll make it a more consistent thing. And maybe I'll do it just to meet some new friends. Are these guys really... Obviously, when I'm doing commentaries is when they decide to start blowing leaves and cutting the lawn right now. It's always annoying when they start doing things like that. Anyway, another question you guys had for me was, what's the worst thing that I did as a kid? And I'm like, you know, that's a weird question to me because I did a lot of really bad things as a kid. Like, I wasn't a bad child, but I had a lot of friends, and I got into a lot of little trouble, but I mean, it wasn't nothing crazy. But I think I want to say a few of the things that I did that was really bad in my opinion. I put like a stink bomb in a guy's car, a BMW, and I broke the stink bomb inside the car, inside the window. We ran away. I can only imagine the amount of work that it would have cost to repair, the stink out of that BMW. That was something that was really terrible. I think another thing that I did as a kid was I threw like a soda can inside of a mailbox, and the soda was like it was a full can of soda. Like I shook it up and I exploded the can inside of the mailbox. That was a terrible thing, man. I mean, as a kid, I was like, I don't know if I was maybe 13 years old. What a terrible thing to do, man. Probably ruined everybody's mail. When you're running around in the streets and you got a lot of bad influences, you do stupid things. I don't recommend that. But to me, I think the thing that hurt me the most, or maybe hurt my family the most, is when one time I actually lied to my mom really bad about something, and I think it was about a video game. I think I got like Mortal Kombat or something, when she was like, don't get Mortal Kombat. It was literally about video games, and she was like, no, I don't want no violent video games, and I went and got like the most violent video game possible. And I lied about it, and I lied to her face about it. It was really bad, like the way I lied. It had nothing to do with what I did, but mostly how I did it, the way I lied to my parents. And she was extremely disappointed in me. And then like from that point on, I was like extremely good to her. Like I was cleaning my mom's room, I was doing all kinds of chores for her. I tried to become like the perfect son for like the next 4 or 5 years, man. That's how dedicated I was to being good to my mom. After that, so little kids out there, man, don't do any of these bad things to your parents, man. I did some bad things as a small child. I think the other question was, what's the worst thing that I ever did as a teenager? You guys wouldn't believe this, but I actually ran away from home once, and I'm trying to ponder what I was thinking when that happened. But my mom and dad split, and my mom was dating other guys over time, and one of the guys that she was with ended up being my youngest brother's father, and which is great. I have a younger brother. He's a phenomenal basketball player. I'm with him all the time. He lives near me. We have a good time together. But I ran away from home once because I wasn't happy with the situation. Like, we were struggling. We was living in the hood. We had like a 2-bedroom apartment. I had a job. Like, all 3 of my brothers was in the room with me, so it was like 4 of us stuck in a room. We wasn't poor, but we was broke. I always try to distinguish the difference between that, because being poor is like, you might be living outside, and not have a roof over your head, but living broke is like damn near the same thing. Like, you're really close. Like, you don't have much, You know, the electricity's off the whole time, don't have any food in the fridge. We were struggling, man, but at the end of the day, I was really pissed off at the situation. I had an argument with him. I ran away from home, and it wasn't no normal run away from home. It was like I got into a plane and I flew to New York to go visit my father. And at the time, I think we had moved to Florida for a short time, and I was living there, and I was just out of place. Flew back to New York with a plane ticket to go visit my father. I stayed there for like 2 weeks. My mom was just like, "Where are you?" And I was like, "I'm in New York." And that was real shocking to my parents. Everybody was like, "What the hell happened to you?" I want to do some Black Ops 3 top 10s, but I've been a big fan of Call of Duty over the years, and I always envisioned myself doing some top 10s for this series as well. So if you guys want to do a Call of Duty top 10 series, let me know. Send me some clips. You know, the same way we do it with NBA 2K, I'll put the information in the description so you guys can do that, and we'll make that happen as well, man. I'm definitely trying to see how I can expand my Call of Duty experience with you guys and with the community. So it's your boy Shake. If you guys enjoyed this video, smack that like tab to show your support. Subscribe if you're new to my channel, and I'll be back, man, with some more Call of Duty Black Ops 3 gameplays for you guys later.
Base to see him